environment as well as enjoying so many types of delicious food?
It is just a normal life for me because when I meet my relative, they keep asking me when it comes about work, and basically I am not in that kind of opportunity to get work, so yeah, it's kind of stressful.
I see. I understand your situation, Auni. But from my situation, most of my uncles and aunties, which are in their late 50s, most of them come to me and complain that they are actually tired of working. They wanted to start working if they can. So it's actually a situation very contrary with our situation where we, as the youngsters, are seeking jobs while our older people actually wanted to rest already.
Actually, these issues is very important. So we need to look like from the angles of the seniors workers, also from the fresh graduates also.
Exactly, whereby most seniors seek leisure time while the fresh graduates actually struggle to find a job.
Yeah, right. I think the retirement issue has always become the main factor of lacking job opportunities among fresh graduates. As we know right now in Malaysia, the minimum retirement age is set to be at the age of 16. Here we can see that the longer the senior workers have to serve, the limited the job the opportunities we have. Just imagine, every year we have thousands of fresh graduates waiting for job opportunities. But the thing is, many jobs have been filled by the senior workers. As I will be graduating soon, this issue has been very concerning to me. Well, have you guys ever thought of the solutions? I mean, there could be possible ways to solve this problem, isn't it?
Yeah, Winnie, I think there's always a way to solve the problem. So what I can think right now is I really encouraging for the early retirement because especially for the seniors, they need to look after their health, good health. In fact, if the seniors they have like a higher level of job, their tendency to get the mental health is high. So for me, it's really good, and I really encourage for the seniors to take their early retirement. So what about you guys?
In my opinion, I believe that to increase the job opportunity, the government should attract foreign direct investment (FDI). This is because Malaysia is a developing country that needs support from other countries for economic growth. This is done by receiving a massive support from foreign direct investments, which contribute to the higher employment rates. Attracting foreign direct investment (FDI) will increase the manufacturing and service sector, resulting in increased job opportunity. In addition, I think it also helps to reduce unemployment among the fresh grad. What do you think, Binti?
I agree with you, Syahirah. I believe that the government or any related party should organize career education for young people and fresh graduate students. This could help the fresh graduates be able to make the best decision in seeking a job. This can eventually avoid the seniors making excuses in terms of qualification of the fresh graduates, because the career education supposedly makes the fresh graduates become mature in applying for jobs that meets their qualification. It means that they are always ready if, let's say, they were accepted in the company they applied for. What do you think, Dais?
Yes, in my opinion, I think we can also increase the training opportunities for younger workers. So from here, as we all know in the industry, some of the industry in our country, they are facing skill gap. So by providing training for young workers, we can actually bridging the skill gap that exists in any companies in our country. So by providing training opportunities, they can also increase their working skill level, and also can indirectly increase the market value of the worker itself. So it will be easier for any companies to accept younger workers nowadays to fill in any empty seats or position inside the company. So how about Auni? What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. I also think that the government should also prepare some benefits for senior workers who are going to retire soon. This is because they also have to gain some benefits after they retire from their job. And the company should also take some medical care for them to ensure that their health is more aware. Many employers will often consider bringing in medical care consultant or advisor to discuss about the options. There are several of medical care in the workplace, but the employee have to make good decisions to choose that kind of options.
I agree with all of your ideas because I think that we all come with good ideas. Actually, don't you think like that, Winnie?
Yeah, I think all of us have come up with excellent ideas. So basically, we have 5 solutions on the paper right now. However, we need to create pros and cons so that we will get a better solutions for these. Any ideas, anyone?
Well, I do believe in the solutions, but that suggested by Syahirah is a bit crucial for the long term actually, because I can't deny that attracting the foreign direct investment is good for our country, but it comes with purpose job opportunity, so it also fundamental for me, I think, and yeah, so maybe we can put it aside.
Yeah, I think what Jinny says is true. I also agree with what Syahirah have good solutions on mental health. But to agree with Jinny, I think that for a long term run, in the long run, for FDI, I can't deny that FDI is a very good platform in order for us to grow our economy. But it's actually if we rely too much on FDI, our country cannot actually stand on our own feet. So we must actually think of another way to find our own way to boost our economy instead of depending on foreign investors and foreign countries.
I also agree with Binti too. Early retirement is a very basic issue that can make us to entering the workplace very well. Because if they did not retire early, we as a youngster may have a problem when we want to get the job. So if they still work at the company, sometimes it will leave a bad effect to us as a youngster to work like people in kind of company. So yeah, surely that they have to retire early.
It's okay, guys. I think what Winnie said just now makes sense, and I do agree with her as well because in long term, FDI will affect our country in terms of exchange rate.
What a long discussion it is. Yes, well, yeah, I also believe that attracting foreign direct investment needs another effort from the government. It could be in a short period of time, but looking at the current situation, it is hard for us to depend only on the solution. So yeah, we have to put aside the solution. What's next, guys?
Yes, in order to let us let the best solution, I think we should eliminate another solutions to make it easy for us to decide.
I think the solutions suggested by Winnie can be either way. Be it organizing before entering a job is a must for us as a youngster. Not to be hypocritical, but fresh grads these days, basically, they love to be spoon feeding. No? Okay. They always choose the
Easiest
yeah,
way.
the easiest way to find a job. So this may lead some problems when they come in the company. So if they still with that kind of attitude, there will lead some problems.
I agree with Auni. So, which is even though education, career education, event is a good thing, but for me, career education mostly focus on specific vocational skills from a particular industry. So which is only benefits for those out there who wanted to seek job in an immediate way instead of a long-term benefits. So indirectly also, this kind of situation can also limit the youngsters' exposure towards broader range of subjects and also skills. I mean to say they are not exposed wide enough for a broad prospect of working skills because the education, career education mostly focus on certain particular skills only, so which is actually not good. So yeah.
Yeah, actually I agree with what Auni and guys said because normally the fresh graduates they are easily to get fluctuate. It's easy for them. So for me, as they are new to their job and new to their environment, so they prefer to keep on experiment on their new job and their new work. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yes, I agree with Auni. Since nowadays graduates are becoming very picky about job which make them unemployed.
Well, guys, by hearing the opinions from all of you, I also believe that the solution that I have suggested in regard to preparing for career education is quite relevant. So I agree that we also have to eliminate this solution. Well, now it's time for us to decide the best solutions to tackle this issue, meaning that we have to eliminate another two solutions. What do you think, Auni?
Well, I think we have to eliminate solution one because the criteria that we choose is less experienced workers to guide the younger workers. It means that if the seniors tend to retire earlier, there is no any seniors that can teach them on how to manage the task. So the senior is actually can help them to manage the company well if they sustain in the company. The link between senior workers and the youngster in the company is very related. Somehow this may help the company grow more.
Yes, correct. What Oni said is very true. So in the perspective of flexibility, I think by encouraging early retirement, it can actually contribute towards less productivity. So when we encourage more senior workers to retire early, if they can actually decrease the amount of experienced senior workers inside the company. So when we have less experienced workers inside the company, so indirectly we also have less professional skills that can contribute towards the productivity of the company itself. So less experienced workers will contribute towards less productivity, which is actually contradicts towards the actual goal of the company, which is wanted to offer the best production and productivity for their people out there in the community.
Yes, guys, I'm on your side actually, but we need to see on the sustainability criteria also because the fresh graduate they have the capability to issues of their environment actually. If the person extrovert that they easily to get know people, there is no issue for them. But if the person is introvert, they're hard for them to get job, to know their task doing their job, something like that.
Yes, I agree with you, Winnie. Both personality, introvert and extrovert, can somehow create another issue in this case.
Yeah, so we figured out that there are quite a lot of disadvantages that come from solution one.
Exactly.
Now, we have decided to eliminate solutions one. What do you guys think about the other two solutions?
In my opinion, we have to eliminate two solutions as well because in terms of sustainability, fresh graduates only rely on training instead of going out and experience the works on their own, so they don't have working experience. Even if they are already trained, they won't be able to do it properly. So I think this solution will not work and we should eliminate this solution. What do you think, Auni?
I totally agree with you, Syahirah. For sustainability, less experienced senior workers will contribute to less productivity. This is because of the senior workers that may have retired earlier. So they also compete with the youngster to that, but sustain it well is very hard. If they balance all of that, I think
Auni, in my opinion, in terms of duration, if we focus on giving opportunities for young workers in terms of training, it can actually contribute towards more, it will require more time and money to be channeled for development program. As we all know, training programs require conductors, teachers, and also specialty from outside also, in order for the company to prepare a good workers for the production, right? So for me, I think it is disadvantageous if we focus on the giving opportunities towards the younger workers, because the companies can actually be distracted from their own main goal, which is to to increase profits and also to offer good services. So yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, that's what I agree with what Dai's statement actually, because the durations will become the problems to the company, since the fresh graduates, they are new people in the job field actually. So they are not yet very professional, and the company needs to train them, to care for them. So the company needs to come up with the model for training. Yeah.
Okay, now we have come up with another decision, which is to eliminate solution 2. So far, we can see that there are a lot of disadvantages from both solution 1 and 2. Ira and also Auni have been highlighting the sustainability aspect, while Winnie and Dais focusing on the duration aspect. Unfortunately, we have forgotten about solution 3. What do you guys think about it? Any opinion, Syahirah?
Okay, in my opinion, the criteria of durations are long-term benefits for the senior workers in terms of protecting their welfare after retiring. So they don't have to worry about life after retire. Because medical care and wellness program will help employees to take a better care of them. What do you think, Auni?
Yes, I agree with Ira, but I think that sustainability is not regulated. This is because of whether the company train youngsters to that. It allows the society to produce more qualified and workers with a good working ability. So the senior workers is not all the time with a good condition to handle the class. So the youngsters have to take a part to manage all of it. When the youngsters take a part, I think more advantage will be appeared from that.
Okay, for my opinion, I think in terms of flexibility, the welfare of the retired workers also can be protected, where we can actually avoid any retired workers who don't have a good opportunities after they retire. So yeah, and also they can also retire in a peaceful way, and yeah, it's also good for the community and society as well as our country.
Yeah, I agree with all you guys actually. If the seniors workers get the chance to retire early, they have the chance to travel with their family, and also they also have a chance to build a new career, or they can make their hobby as a new career. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Correct.
I totally agree with all of you. I also believe that by giving special benefits to the senior workers will directly give benefits to both sides, the senior worker itself as well as the fresh graduates, meaning that it is a win-win situation for both parties, right? So, do you guys have any objections regarding this?
For me, I have no objection with that solution, as the solution 3 has given so many advantages, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, how about you guys?
I also agree with solution 3 because I think solution 3 bring a lot of advantage other than solution 2.
I also don't have any objection and totally agree with the solution 3, because the solution 3 give advantage for the both parties.
I also don't have any objection, because for me solution 3 is the best among all. So yeah.
Okay, we now have come to the end of the discussion. Since there are no objections from anyone, we have decided that the best solution to tackle the issue that we discussed today is to give special benefits for senior workers who are considering retirement. Thank you.
Thank you.